everybody. I'm Mark McLean and welcome in. Yeah, it's a shave of the day, but a little bit different because I wanted you guys to see what I do to maintain what I have of a beard. Yeah, it's starting to turn gray. No, I don't dye it or color it or anything like that. But I do trim it. And that sort of takes out the gray. Now, the lighting right now is a little different. It's a little odd. You may notice that. The reason is I have my mirror right here that I will be using for my benefit. And if I place it right there, then you can get a better view of what I'm doing. Right below I have a trash can, just so any excess beard droppings, beard droppings. Is that like a beard dropping? I don't think it's the same thing as a bird dropping. Anyway, this is what I use. I bought this at Sally's Beauty Supply, and it does an excellent job. This is boar bristle, and a round brush is really what I prefer because of when I want to comb or brush my beard, I want it to go all the way through to the bottom of the skin and the bottom of the hair follicle or whisker. So this is what works best for me. You try what works for you and you run with it, right? You go with that, or I do. I'm going to be using this electric Norelco. This is a beard trimmer, and I just put a little few drops of oil along through there just to make it go a little faster, and it does. Makes it go a lot faster. But make sure you clean out the whiskers or whatever ahead of time. I am using Tough Glide today. This is not the Tough Glide bottle. This is a Frog Lube bottle. Frog Lube is excellent for knives and razors, but it's only best used if you're going to do some storing, because Frog Lube will create a little stickiness. It will draw dust particles, and if you draw the dust particles into the pivot area of your knife or your razor, and then it will be gummy and won't work as easily. The Rainy Volaton Jupiter, that's the knife I'm using today. In my attempt to name all of the EDCs that I have for each particular day, Chad Nichols Damascus there, and of course here as well on the bolster, on the liners inside. You can notice right now that Rainy Volaton did a tremendous amount of file work, as you can see. A lot of file work. He makes a beautiful knife, an automatic. This one is 10.5 inches long. I'll hold it up a little closer so you guys can get a better glimpse of it. This is woolly mammoth bone, in case you missed out on the previous video. And that's it. This side is extremely sharp. He does know how to sharpen. That's awesome. So we will be using that if we have to do any cutting today. That's my EDC of the day. And you push the center button right there. It looks similar to mother of pearl, I guess. Anyway, it just pops right out. It's a liner lock. So you push the liner over out of the way and the blade comes down. Okay, so we will put this over to the side. We're going to be breaking out this, and let's see, we will have to have this as well. What's in there? Wouldn't you like to know? It's the complete shaving kit. There you go. Actually, it's a trimmer. Just a little nose, ear, mustache trimmer. It does a great job too. Got a little light. Use it with or without the light. And it's really handy. I like this. They're almost giving these things away. They're awesome though. Try one. And today we will be using a little bit of beard oil afterwards from Clubman S.O.T.D. We're going to use this as its intended purpose today. When I shave, I use beard oil as a pre-shave, and it does the same thing. But today, we're just going to do the trim and thinning out the beard a little bit, and then we're going to apply a little bit of beard oil. This is all in honor of Hairstylist Appreciation Day today. And it's also Barbershop Shave Day. And it's all being hosted by buddy and fellow wet shaver Curtis George. Along with that, Barbershop Shave Day is being something that I have wanted to participate in. And I didn't think for a second I would be able to, because you're supposed to find some barbershop scent or scented soap or aftershave. I looked and looked and couldn't find anything. So I started reading the fine print. It's all on East Coast Wet Shavers. They're the guys that are hosting this today. And so I couldn't find any way out, but I eventually did find some soap, barbershop scented soap, Ballon Claws. And it says this is a prototype. I noticed they had a Ballon Claws Barber Mint or Minth. I haven't had the opportunity to use that, so we will be trying that a little later on. Also, this awesome bowl, fairly shallow bowl, but a perfect bowl with all these little bumps inside here to stir up a great lather. This is from the Pass Around from Monica Gillum and Vanulay soaps, and I like this. The Soaps of the Gods is a great company. I love it. Fantastic person as well. I will be using this for the first time today, this bowl. Also, something else I'm going to be using for the first time today is Stuart. That's what my grandson Logan says. That's Stuart, the Minion, with a silver tip badger knot. I am all about the Minions. That should be fun. Right now, though, we're going to have just a small, short, or just a brief demonstration of what I do on thinning out the beard and trimming it up. And then we will take a little break and continue later with our shave of the day. That way you can watch one or both, okay? Here we go. First, I always make sure that this thing is set properly. Right here, inches. On this side, it's in millimeters. And usually I keep it set on about, there's the little gauge you turn. Let's see here. I usually keep it set on about 1/8 or a little bit more than 1/8, I think. Let me just check it out. So it's best to set it a little deep. That way you don't have to worry, because you can't put the hair back on once you've trimmed it off, but you can go a little bit deeper next time around on your pass. So Here we go. Okay. I just do a once over even pass. I've already combed out the beard. That's something I do first. Okay, I have completed the thinning of the beard. Now, maybe you can see it. If the light wouldn't blot out like that, white out it's called, I will scoot up and let you see. Mustache is thinned, the beard is thinned, sideburns are thinned. Now I have to go back and shave a line right here up, and the beard line, of course, down. And we'll do that next. And now for the shave. I have my kitty cat shirt because we've got a new kitty cat. And you'll probably be seeing videos of that beautiful solid black kitten in the near future. The bowl I'm using today is a special bowl from Monica Gillum, Vanulay Soap of the Gods. It's got all these little nodules inside, those little bumps that really should make for a great lather. And it's just the perfect size. It's not so deep that you're going to bang the brush around in circles, and I think I'm going to love this. It's got the little thumb clasp right there. And today I'm using this, the Gem single blade, single edge razor. And I like this. I've never used it before, although I have used the gold Gem chromatic, I believe is what it's called, or michromatic actually. The blades I'm using today are from the company Gem, G-E-M of course, and they're just some stainless Gem blades. I have noticed these are a little more expensive than what you will pay for the double-edged blades, but according to what I've been told, you don't have to change blades as often, so we'll see. Clubman Pinode beard oil, that's what I'm using today as a pre-shave. This stuff is so thick. Can you see that? Look at that. It's just like honey. It really is. I know that it's for your beard, but it works wonderfully as a pre-shave oil. I really like it. I wasn't even aware that Clubman Pinode had their own beard oil till I found this at Sally's Beauty Supply. They have a lot of stuff, a lot of wet shaving stuff that you'll find, or at least I was able to find locally, that surprised me. So we will definitely enjoy today's beard oil as a pre-shave. And I've used it as a beard oil just to make my beard, you know, soft and smooth. And you'll probably notice that, yes, it has been thinned out, as you saw in the previous segment of the video. The brush I'm using today is a Frank Mize Special Stewart, that's the brush. This is a silver tip badger, and it's actually the first time I'm using it, and it does have that scent to it. Even though I have gotten rid of it for the most part, it's just still gonna hang around there. I do have a previous video that you can watch if you'd like to see how to get that scent out of your badger hair brush. Soap I'm using? Well, it's Ballon Claws. Ballon Claws Barbershop Scent. This is for the East Coast shavers. And my buddy Curtis George, who is in charge of that. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to remove a chunk of it, just a chunk. And there's still plenty left, but that's all I'm going to use. Honestly, I don't think it's going to require any more than that. But right now, I'm just sort of pressing it into the grooves and moving it around the sides. Okay. And here we go. Let's let Stuart whip us up a nice lather, okay? All right. It does sort of remind me of a barbershop scent, something I would paint in the back of my mind as a barbershop scent. I'm going to have to put a little more water in here. Just a few drops, nothing major. Don't want to put too much. As you've witnessed me before, I am capable of putting too much water. But this bowl is excellent at stirring up a sweet lather. It really is. Wow. And this lather has a brownish tint to it. Okay. I think I'm going to have to put this one in the shop. I'm going to have to re-deodorize it. Yeah, it's still a little bit, the scent's hanging in there, if you know what I mean. Honestly, it usually doesn't last that long, but usually I give it a 2 to 3 day sit. And if you will look at my other videos where I take the badger hair knot and I coat it with various shave soaps, and also I use some antibacterial soap as well, and that's what I use. That's what helps me get rid of that scent. But right now it's still hanging in there. I didn't give it a 2-day wait. I just did a 24-hour wait. Not enough. Yeah, I couldn't even begin to tell you what that smells like. Ooh, it's Rafaza. Rafaza Cobb, you know her? Yeah, Rafaza. She was a good old girl. Rafaza Cobb was her name. Her last name was Cobb, Mr. and Mrs. Cobb's daughter, Rafaza. And you probably are noticing my hat today. That is one of my favorites. Yeah, that's my Wounded Warrior hat. Under Armour is the name of this hat. And this, by the way, is a prototype soap. And obviously, I'm going to have to work with it. The bowl's been doing a great job, but it's going to require a little more soap than what I dug out the first time. And that's okay. I don't mind at all using it. That's what it's for, right? Now I will get a pretty good chunk inside there. Put that down inside the bowl. Wash the fingers off. This is going to be making for a long video, so I will go ahead and pause right now as I whip up a lather, and I'll be right back, okay? Oh, and I'm ready. I am shave ready. Got a great lather. Evidently, I got a little too much water on the beginning, but that's okay. Hey, you work with it long enough, put some more soap, and you get what you want. That's the way it is. Here we go, first pass. Oh, wow. I am impressed. Well, then again, I was impressed when I first tried the Gold Micromatic by Jim. I really was. It's not adjustable. So you sort of tilt the blade in accordance to what type of angle you're looking for. There you go. Doing the downward pass over here. Working on a 3-day shave. I went ahead and thinned my beard earlier, as you saw. The only thing I lacked was what I'm doing now, a shave, of course, then lining it out. Wow, I like this. I like the way that it reaches in and gets the area needed. Only the second time I've used a single edge razor. And I like it. And I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Imagine that, right? It reminds me very much of a straight razor shave. It really does. It's very similar in the fact that you have to angle it in accordance to how much of a beard aggressiveness, I guess you would say, you're searching for. Right now I'm just lining it out on the bottom half. I tend to have a thicker beard right there, so that's the purpose. And then I'll recoat it. Go ahead and put some up here. Looks like I'm going to have a little more water. Don't want to put too much, like before, right? That's good enough right there. And right now I'll go back down and finish the downward stroke on the neck, stretching just a bit. By the way, I recall when I used the other Jim Micromatic single edge blade, I went straight up like this, and I had a zit right there, and the blade hung on it, and it sort of went skip. So it hurt for a day or two. Excellent. Now I'm just checking. I'm going to go back and recoat it. put a little more here. Yeah, you can see that's that little zit. I don't know, it may be a skin tag. I'm not really sure what it is. I've had it for the past couple of months. Looks like it would have been gone by now, but no, it wasn't. Okay. Doing the upward pass now. But I really do like the shave of this single edge razor. And if you've never used one, it's definitely worth a try. Try it, see what you think. All the guys at East Coast Wet Shavers, Curtis George and the crew, having a nice shave today. All because of, I believe it's what, National Hairstylist Association Day? Okay. That is nice. And I'm finished. Really, a quick shave. Two pass, all that was really necessary for me, not going anywhere. So that was definitely socially acceptable for me. Now, I'd like to know if you guys use the single edge razor, what is the proper amount of shaves you normally get out of one blade? Because they are, as I said earlier, a little bit more expensive, a little more pricey than the double edge. So let me know. I'd like to hear what you guys are using, okay? All right. Right now I'm going to use some fine L'Orange Noir. That's that L Orange Noir, ain't it? Yes, it is. Classic aftershave splash. Smells nice. Does a great job. I like the scent. And it does burn. Yeah, it does burn. Contains only alcohol, water, fragrance, and menthol. Can't complain though. It smells nice. I'm going to throw on a little bit of sandalwood, Truffet and Hills sandalwood. This is their aftershave balm. Just make a dollop about the size of a quarter or a 50-cent piece. And I like to spread it on thick. That's what someone told me once before, but I don't think they were talking about my aftershave balm. You like to spread it on thick, they said. I guess I do. Don't know what they meant by that. Okay, I hope you guys had a great day today. The weekend is upon us. I hope you had a great shave. I know I have missed shaving, so I made up for it. Little extra long video today. For those of you that watched it all, thank you. I give you my honor and praise, and I appreciate it. Get out and have some fun. Get your shave on and pay it forward. I can't say that enough. You'll appreciate one day. You will think back and you'll appreciate me telling you that. Peace.